And again, this is where you have Jason Kidd leading your team. He's got Jerry Stackhouse on the floor, Josh Howard, Jason Terry. And actually, Jason Kidd is out of the game right now. So interesting here, substitution. This might just be the fact that he's not really been acclimated to this team enough, but very surprising that Jason Kidd is not on the floor for this possession.
Terry to inbound. Stackhouse taking the place of Kidd. Mismatch. Nowitzki on the much smaller point guard, Tony Parker.
Tony Parker did a nice job that time. It looked like San Antonio was going to try to run and double team from behind, and Nowitzki turned away from it, but Parker did a nice job getting a hand in the face to force a very difficult shot.
2-point game. 23.4 to play in regulation. Jason Kidd remains on the Dallas bench.
And again, it has to be the fact that he has not been with them long enough. Maybe at the end of this game, I'm not exactly sure. Dampier's in the game, and it has to be probably for an offensive rebound. In case Duncan tries to help out, maybe he can get a putback on the offensive boards.
Nowitzki into Tony Parker for the top. Dampier right in front. Big offensive rebound by Terry. Terry rejected by Bowen. Oh, what a defensive play by Bruce Bowen. Ginobili, Finley, and a foul. Nowitzki.
Well, Dirk Nowitzki just ran into Eric Dampier, too, took a shot in the head. But after that great block by Bowen, Duncan wanting the ball quickly from the referee so he can inbound it. And look at the collision right there. Dirk Nowitzki is down. Went head-to-head right there with Dampier. But here's the block, comes back with his right hand. Bruce Bowen, one of the best defensive players in the NBA. The ball goes off Dampier, and then Duncan runs out of bounds to get it into the best free throw shooters.
Dampier fouls out. Finley at the free throw line. Michael Finley. But what about the block by Bruce Bowen? 4 consecutive years NBA All-Defense first team.
Now, if obviously make this free throw right here and you make it a two-possession game, he misses it on purpose and the clock is going to run out. So a hard-fought victory for the San Antonio Spurs, a very, very high-level game.
San Antonio wins their 7th consecutive game.
97-94, snapping Dallas's 3-game winning streak. Spurs have won 7 in a row and 11 out of 12. And on those last possessions, you did not see Jason Kidd on the floor for the Dallas Mavericks. And after the game, Avery Johnson explained.
You said you didn't have the last punch there at the end. What would need your decision not to have Jason Kidd on the floor for the last possession?
Well, we were looking at spreading the floor with all of our shooters in the game. We wanted to put Stack and Josh and Jet, and that gave Dirk some more room to operate in those situations. And just to show, you know, Dirk made some great moves in there, got his jersey pulled a couple of times, and, you know, he battled. But our spacing was good, and that's what we were doing on that particular one.
Well, it was wrong.
I was going to ask if you were buying what Avery was saying.
It was,
there.
hey, you know what? I love Avery. That was a bad decision because there's no sense in making a Jason Kidd trade if you're not going to play him in crunch time. I mean, you had Jason Terry, you had Devin Harris. And first of all, this is a Jason Kidd type of situation. You know, this was because right here, he might have passed the ball to Stack in the corner for a game winner. I just think, hey, Avery, love Avery, bad decision, and that was just stupid.
Yeah, 100% right. You know, you make the trade, you make him your captain. He talks to the referees before he and Dirk. He's your best playmaker. And he's your best guy in broken play situations, regardless of the situation. And you can't live with him for 47 minutes and not marry him on the 48th. So you can't You have to go with Jason Kidd. He's the best playmaker. And that was a broken play because the ball came back out to Jason Terry. It was a broken play. They tried to run a play. He's the best guy you got on the floor at making a play, and you don't have him on the floor. We love Avery. Wrong decision. He can't make that again. He can't make that decision.
There's no sense. If you're not going to play him in that situation, there's no need to make this trade.
7 points, 4 rebounds, 10 assists for Kidd. Tim Duncan, by the way, 31 points and 15 rebounds. That is the 40th time in his career he's gone for at least 30 and 15, which is second among active players. Shaq leads with 105. And the all-time leader, Wilt, with how many? 502.
Are you serious?
502. Meantime, Kobe Bryant, this is impressive.
They can go ahead and take that MVP trophy out to L.A. right now.